professor of accounting and taxation at the Nasarawa State University, Kefi, has called for comprehensive tax education as a key strategy for improving tax compliance and strengthening Nigeria's economy. Professor Abdullahi Zubairu made the call during the university's 61st inaugural lecture, where he presented a framework aimed at reforming the country's tax system. Senior reporter Godwin Agwam has details.
This is the 64th inaugural lecture of the Nasarawa State University, Kefi, and Professor Abdullahi Zubairu will be delivering his inaugural lecture as he formally assumes his professorial chair. Dissecting the topic, designing an effective governance framework for tax reform in Nigeria's developing economy, beams light on the urgent need for reforms in Nigeria's tax system and the role of citizens in national development. Professor Zubairu emphasizes the need for tax education to help Nigerians better understand their civic responsibility and encourage voluntary compliance across the country.
Taxpayer, for you to comply voluntarily, you must see the symptom of that thing right now. And again, the modality of computation should not be in question. Everybody should be aware of what to pay, how to pay, and when to pay it. That is just a simple thing. And if that is not on ground, the system of payment of tax will be coercive. Instead of voluntary compliance, it now becomes coercive because people have to be forced to pay.
The Vice Chancellor of the Nasarawa State University commends the inaugural lecturer and reaffirms the institution's commitment to serving as a vehicle for tax education and public enlightenment.
Look, we have already a system and a playing ground that enables every professor to take his seats by at least submitting himself for this very important exercise. The idea behind it is that we must be able to see why you are a professor. We have heard from a very distinguished academic, astute administrator in tax and leadership of taxation in Nigeria, who has made his mark. We must be able to see ourselves contributing to knowledge through our inaugurals.
The recommendations from the lecture offer a practical roadmap for building a more transparent and responsive tax system that benefits both governments and citizens. Godwin Agwam, TVC News, Kefi.